Anarcho-communism combines anarchism and communism, advocates for abolishing private property but retaining personal property, promotes a stateless, classless, and post-monetary society where everyone collectively owns goods and services and has control over policy making. Neoliberalism, generally associated with privatization, deregulation, globalization, free trade, and reducing government spending to increase the private sector's role in the economy. It has a negative connotation today. Social democracy supports economic and social interventions to promote social justice within a capitalist economy, prefers reforms over revolutions, and supports welfare programs through progressive taxation. Social liberalism focuses on social mobility and equality of opportunity, with some government intervention in the economy to ensure economic justice and civil liberty. Social capitalism, a blend of social democracy, social liberalism, and capitalism. Third way, combines elements of right-wing and left-wing politics. Supports workfare and aims to create a social investment state that helps people climb the social ladder through workforce development and education. Marxism aims to create a communist society by distinguishing between the bourgeoisie owners and the proletariat workers. Believes capitalism is unsustainable and leads to proletarian revolutions. Advocates for a dictatorship of the proletariat as a transition to communism. Leninism, a branch of Marxism advocating for a dictatorship of the proletariat led by a revolutionary vanguard party composed of educated workers to start the revolution. Neolibertarianism supports government involvement in society to promote greater liberty, often associated with neoconservatism, which promotes democracy and interventionism in international affairs. Classical liberalism believes in individual freedom and free markets with minimal government intervention, supports free trade and opposes monopolies. Anarcho-capitalism opposes a centralized state and supports private property, free markets, and self-ownership enforced by private agencies. Nationalism believes that a nation should govern itself without outside interference. Prioritizes the nation's interests, often through a nation-state. Ultranationalism puts national interests above all others, while universal nationalism seeks global cooperation. Georgism advocates that land value should belong to all members of society with only one tax on land value, as property rights should extend only to labor and capital. Radicalism, radical liberalism, historical movement within classical liberalism that fully extends liberal principles such as voting rights for all, including women, immigrants, and slaves. Corporatocracy, an economic system where the state benefits a select number of corporations, often through subsidies and protection from competition.
Corporatocracy, an economic system where the state benefits a select number of corporations, often through subsidies and protection from competition. Cybernocracy advocates for a government largely or partially automated and ruled by computers and AI. Integralism believes the church should be the basis of public law and policy, usually opposing secularism. Reactionism advocates for restoring or preserving traditional social, political, and economic systems, rejecting progressive ideas. Jacobinism, philosophy advocating for the complete dismantling of old systems and the establishment of radical new structures, historically significant in the French Revolution. These ideologies cover a wide spectrum of political beliefs and systems, each with distinct principles and goals.